Yeah, buddy. Okay, okay. Let's get looting. We need to go back to the Yuurrrrrr camp. You know what? This time around, I think I'm gonna take the... Maybe I'll take the scenic route. Yeah, let's go Mora. Except I'm in Aldrun. Let's go Aldrun to Margon to... Yuurrrrrr. I hear a script. Pet the script. Oh, pet the script. Attack the... Yep. Very good. Actually, what I should do is I should go to Mora. Oh, another script. Hello, script. Yeah, really what I should do is I should go to Mora. So we'll go Aldrun to Mora to whatever takes us to Margon to one of them other places. Like when the dream no longer needs its dreamer. Try and trigger her quest again. Nope. Alright, that's, well... Yeah, I figure while I'm in Balmoon, Aldrun. While I'm in Aldrun, let me go talk about my, stronghold. I suppose there's no harm in talking. What can I do for you?
You have my attention. Hello.
Galsigindu. Yes. Need to give you a stronghold fit for House Rudder and Counselor, but first you must speak to Hetman Gulls at your stronghold. Ask him what he must be done to attract more settlers. Oh, right, that's right. I gotta...
Walk with virtue.
Well, we're gonna go in that direction anyway. First, we're gonna go to Mora. We're gonna go to Mora. We're gonna go to Caius Casadis' house. We're gonna drop a ton of the stuff that we have. We should take a stop by Hrundi, but I won't. Oh, there are people in here. Welcome in, welcome in. Actually, no. Not well. Okay. Let's go to Mora. To... Boop. Caius Casadas' house. We're gonna put some of this down, including the Bonebiter Bull of Sul Sinopol, father of Sul-Matul, Ashcan of the Urshlag Ashlanders. We're gonna put that down for now. We are going to put down Kunun Chudala's axe. Well, maybe not, because it is quite a beastly axe. Yeah, it is kind of a beast-ass axe. We are going to put down Uridon's spear. Let's put down Anataria's mace. Let's put down Kunan Chidala's boots. I kind of want to take with me, but I won't. As is Eridon's Quirus. That's actually, like, kind of amazing. We're absolutely going to drop the Shadow Shield, because I'm not using a shield. I will put down Caius's black pants, his black shirt, but not his ring. Hortled's robe. We'll put that down. I will take the 6-house spell hammer. I'm going to try and sell these two as I do so. Poison mirror robe I'll leave behind. And some of these other rings that I'm not using I'll leave behind. Using the bone charm at all. Anyway, shield I'm not using. And Travelstein pants I am using though. Okay, cool. Let's head over to the Mages Guild. We will go to Sadrith Mora. Then we will go to
I'm waiting.
Yes, I'm sure you are.
I'm busy, so if you will excuse me. I'm busy, so
Let me go down 2 for the Fighters Guild. And we're going to talk to Hleran. We're going to repair quite a bit of our stuff. And hope that gives him enough cash to buy some of the stuff off of us. So first double. Let's go simple. Let's go with the 6-house Bellhammer. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll buy that back. And the short sword too. Okay. And then, zoop.
Well, here's a fine one. Speak freely.
And then, and then,
Pleasure is all mine.
then I sell the Daedric Dagger, but buy back the 6-house Bellhammer. Okay. And then the rest of these things. This is called inventory shuffling. And then I sell the rest of these. And then I sell the other rest of these. And then I sell this. Oh, okay, so that's not really going to work. And then I use that to buy back that. Except that doesn't really work. So what I do is I sell back these. And I sell back these. And then we sell that. And we buy back this. That's a lot of work. I forgot how annoying this actually is. How you doing? I'm doing good. Clocking in tomorrow, so I'm gonna be here maybe like 30 minutes, maybe an hour if I want to decompose. Oh, I missed your other messages. Oopsie doodles. Yes, it is me. I'm good. I'm just cycling my inventory here so I can make a little bit of money. No, I didn't notice it at first. Playthrough's working now. So is the Discord link. Yes. For some reason, Streamlabs and also OBS it committed die. So I had to fix that. It committed. Where's my alert at? You right? Let me see. I do wonder, since I'm currently live, I do wonder if it'll do it. Hang on. Just bear with me here. Let me pull up my overlay. And hope to hell it doesn't like break. Preview. No. Emulate. Preview live on stream. Yes. Subscriber events. No. Wrong.
Morrowind, city of light, city of magic.
There you go. Although I guess it doesn't have your name on that, but don't worry about that. You got it. Huzzah. Here, let me... There you go.
Light, city of magic.
There you go. There we are. Now you can... Huzzah. Anyways, what I was doing was cycling the inventories here so I could make money. However, holy crap, this guy's like broke. It's not worth it. Like, if I do that, and I do that, and I do that, That's a little overkill. How about I do that? Nope, it's not enough. It's not enough. If I buy all of these, I can get it to just below his thing there. There is an easier way to do this. I'm doing it this way. Lamau and such like. The Aki way. Yeah, something like that. No. Okay, now we do this. And I buy that back. And 3 of these. Okay, maybe more than 3. Okay, maybe less than that. There. Basically what I'm doing here is he's only got 1,700 gold. Some of the things I'm trying to sell to him are, for example, worth 5,000. So I kind of have to, like, buy stuff from him to balance out the, like, money I'm making off of him. Whoops. And then wait a whole day for his gold to reset. And then sell all this stuff back to him. There is an easier way of doing it, but I could do this through something called the creature merchants. But the creature merchants, I just don't want to deal with them. Okay, and now we should have like 30,000 gold. Yeah, 26,000 gold. Huzzah! Don't call me slow, but I got a 12 out of 100, 14 out of 100 on my pre-calc test, and now 3350, which threw my grade up finally. Yeah, something like that. Don't call me slow, but I don't necessarily know what that means.
We share the same company. What can I do for you?
According to this guy, we share the same company. You locked in? Good. That's all you need to do. I chugged like half a monster today, and we were down a server, and I locked in. That was like, people thought I was on narcotics. I was not, but I was moving like I was. This half a monster got monster import, I should say. We're not not subscribed.
I hope this won't
Not
take
sponsored.
long. I haven't much time to be quick about this.
Okay. Did all that. So back to Aldrune, up to Margun, and then we're gonna walk to not sponsored yet. You're right. I would love to be sponsored by Monster. He doesn't recall using teleportation, but there he was, alone and naked. And the Silt Strider is this way? Yes, this way. We take the bug bus. We like the bug bus. Behold the bug bus. That's the sound the bug bus makes. You probably thought that was wind howling through trees, but it is in fact the bug bus. The bug bus. The critter coach. Hi. You got anything for me? Tina Teller will never stop. Talana Teller will never stop smuggling. It's all she knows. If you see her here in Margon, she's got something going on. But where? I do wonder if I can find that person in question. I'll tell you what I can. Captured a famous noble. Well, I mean, you didn't though. Does this have a this is Margon. You should have a Hleran like place. You should have a Hleran area. Gary's hut. It's probably the outpost.
Walk with that.
Bro, read my mind. True?
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
I can't remember what I read your mind about, but
Walk with
that's
virtue,
fine.
Outlander. My time is precious, so
Oh.
make it quick.
Ah, I haven't done. Thank you for the cheers. I haven't done custom things for that yet. Cool. First cheer, though. Yes.
Outlander.
Thank you for that. Like I said, I haven't done. That's on the docket. I haven't done for custom things for that yet. I haven't decided what I want to do for that yet. I have some ideas. I love the idea of using Morrowind voice lines for like all of the different pop-ups and stuff. Helping you test. True. Well, I mean, I can screw around with the overlays like through Streamlabs. So I knew that it wasn't
Is there something I can...
like I knew that it didn't have a sound or anything attached to it yet. Where is the critter bus man? Hark, where be critter bus man? Hello, critter bus man. Why are you down here?
Where would you like to go?
All right. Well, anyways, whatever. This is not our destination. I really like the idea of using Morrowind voice lines and like sound effects for the different pop-ups and things, and so far it's worked out, but it's, you know, it takes some handiwork to do. We were supposed to walk to Balisra, but that's okay. Like, I'm really proud of the subscription sound, because like, you'll see, we're about to do the Tribunal, what is it? We're about to do the Tribunal, quest line, and like I feel like half of the voice lines are that voice line. Like anytime you walk past an Ordinator, they're just like, Morrowind, City of Light, City of Magic. Am I going to stream any other games after I beat this one? Well, after I beat this one, I'm going to go to the next playthrough of this one. Once I get done doing all of the Morrowind playthroughs that I want to do, two things are going to happen. One of them is I'm going to take every character at the end of every run, turn them into NPCs, and have them fight one another and see who the strongest is. I think I already know the answer to that, and it's not going to be Hleran Mora here, unfortunately. No, not 100% Morrowind. It's just... Okay, so, like, for example, right? When you pull up the playthrough, like, pop-up, okay? And it's like, oh yeah, this is the quest line that we're doing here. You know, we're doing this quest line, and blah, 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 blah. And we're doing these parts of the content. Well, the next playthrough I'm going to do is going to go through a different set of quest lines. Yeah, so we're doing, like, House Hleran, which is one of the 3 houses you can do. We're doing Sleepers Awake, which is something I've never done before. It's kind of a side quest, but it's linked to the main quest. And we're doing the Tribunal expansion, of which there are 2 expansions. The other's called Blood Moon, and it's set on Solstheim. And we're not going to be doing that one. You can do all at once, but remember, this is a narrative playthrough, so when I get done with this, sort of, I might split it up into multiple episodes, because I'm seeing now this is going to be long. But when I get done with this, I'm going to take the raw gameplay and cut it up into, like, episodes with voiceovers on them, right? So, like, right now, let's imagine we're doing it right now, right? Walking back to the Yuurrrrrr camp. Really, really starting to find that Morrowind is growing on me. Well, the cliff racers aren't anyway. That kind of shit. There's one, I haven't started writing the script for it, although the quests I've selected for it have written themselves, if that makes sense. Like, the character is already kind of set in stone. I'm picking the quests based on what that character would do, or what this character would do, rather. So the chat's just distracting. No, I have an OBS plugin called a Source Record that is recording the gameplay separately from the, like, stream, right? So there's 2 recordings going on right now. One of them is of the VOD, where, you know, you and me are talking with the stream and the chat and blah, 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 blah. And then there's one that's no voice, you know, no stream voice, that is. No chat, no overlay, nothing. Just the gameplay, period. Yeah, it's really fucking cool, actually. I'm really pleased that, like, I wouldn't have gone so hard into this if I wasn't able to find a plugin that would do what I want it to do in this manner. Because I don't want to, like, you know, I want it to be like, this is a first-person game. Well, you can make it third-person. This is a first-person game, right? So I want that version of it to be in first-person. You know, you get to hear the character's thoughts. You get to see the dialogue and whatnot. I might even experiment with a little bit of AI, you know, so I can get, like, more, so I can get the, like, characters there to actually read out what they're saying in the chat boxes. Might mess around with that. Maybe. I don't know. A lot of people's stances on AI is kind of, like, very polarizing, and I just don't want to kick that wasp's nest. Like, I agree with some aspects of it, I disagree with other aspects of it. It's just, you know, it just is what it is. But, what was I gonna say? But yeah, I also think voice AI is cool, but there's also an argument for, like, you know, of just well, it wasn't really controversy, but the whole controversy with them using, like, the deceased James Earl Jones's voice for, like, you know, posthumous Darth Vader voice acting, you know, with the, like, for Fortnite, for example. Like, I understand why that's disrespectful. We're gonna use some flying boots here. I understand why that's disrespectful and why people don't like it. And it would be for a similar reason as why I wouldn't pursue it in and of myself. However, there are paths I can take without... Yeah. I do not goon. I do not know what... I don't have a Darth Vader voice, but I do not know what gooning is, but it sounds like a Sith power. Shit like that. My thoughts on Gatekeep, Girl Boss, and Gaslight. Darth Sidious was known to use Gaslight. Okay, shit like that. No, I'm just coming up with that on the fly, if I'm honest with you. Let me save again, actually. But, Yippee! Thank you, King. But, yeah, stuff like that. So, like, and I think some of the voice actors for Morrowind, some of them showed up again in Oblivion. I think some of them are deceased, and so it's like, there's an aspect of navigating that. Careful now, the bot might The bot might smack your namblies, as it were. I do have it set to anti-spam, so be careful with that. But the alert is cropped. Yeah, I don't have. So overlays are kind of fucky. You kind of gotta mess around with them. I think it doesn't remove bit spam. Yeah, it could be. I could also set that to a timer too. The overlays are kind of fucky. You have to like set, or at least I'm finding that you have to set a custom like text spacing to get it to match like the way you want it to. So, just is what it is. I think I'm supposed to report back to... yeah. Well, first let me report back to Mr. Ashcan, or Schlaku Ashlanders. Like, so for this, for example, right? Like, this is a very important bit of dialogue, right? So I would have the character... Now, this is his... Sulmatul just uses, like, the standard Dunmer voice, right? So this would be like, good. First, I would give you warning. When you are called Neravarine, the word must spread, and many must hear. Your enemies will hear, and come seeking your blood. And such friends as you may have are among the great houses... Those who heed the words of the temple, they may forget their love for you. Things like that. I don't think of myself as... Yeah, honestly, I don't think of myself as much of a voice actor. So, I don't know that I would... I don't think I would be talented enough to do it myself. Maybe I will. I don't know. Who knows? I haven't started that aspect of it yet. But shit like that, for example. You have passed the 3rd trial. Before you lies the 4th trial and the 5th trial. I have spoken with Nebani Mesa, and I know these trials. Yeah, shit like that. Like I hear a little AJ slip out. Well, you know. So, this is one of the cool... This is what I was talking about, one of the cool parts of Morrowind and why I'm doing this the way I'm doing it, right? When you see in exclamation point playthrough, and it says we're doing Sleepers Awake. Sleepers Awake is a quest that gives you... Basically, gives you 15 reputation, right? I'm going to wait for my check so I can cop Morrowind. Yeah. I recommend it, for sure. Sleepers Awake is a quest that, give or take... gives you 15 reputation, right? One of the things you can do if you have 50 reputation and level 20 is you can skip this aspect of the main quest. So where it says Neravarine of all the tribes and Hortator of all the great houses, you can skip that if you're like popular enough, basically. So for this particular playthrough, I'm going to go all the tribes and become the Neravarine because I think that's what the character would do. But I'm only going to be Hortator of House Hleran because fuck Telvanni and fuck House Hlaalu, if I'm honest with you. So that's what we're gonna do. That's part of the plan of what this particular like playthrough is gonna be. And then the next one's going to be completely different. I'm not going to do the main quest at all. I'm going to try and complete the game while actively sabotaging the main quest. And that's gonna be fun. Are those quests in playthrough order? I think so. Yeah, give or take. the next part that we're doing, once I become Hortator and Nerevar and Vivek calls us up, yes, it is possible. Trust me, I figured this out beforehand. There are some aspects of it that I think are going to be really fun trying to figure out. There's one thing that I'm not sure that I have to kind of fuck around with console commands to see if I can get it to work properly, but the answer is yes. And it's really funny. Yeah, no, I have every playthrough I have so far is set up in a notepad document, so I know what quests I'm going to do, what skills I'm going to take, you know, shit like that. And then whatever equipment and, like, I'm not going to actively seek out any particular equipment, but whatever equipment I find along the way is what I'm going to end up using. So a great example of this is my current kit. We're kind of patchwork at the moment. Let me fucking finish this up before I get any further distraction. Need and duty, Nerevar, need blah 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 blah. Curse of Dagoth, boom. False God's Lie, boom. Sit on that for a second for the B-roll. Moon and Star, boom. And Nerevar. Okay. Boom, 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 bang, bang, bang. We need to talk to Nibani Mesa.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander. See, I'm not far off.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
Right, wise woman. Nibani Mesa. You can tell this is the wise woman's yurt because she has a special rug out front.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Okay, so 7 trials. Oh, this is one thing I'll struggle with if I decide to like do the voice acting myself. Is obviously I can't do women. That's not within my capabilities. Unfortunate, but that sad but true. There you go. I'm sure you appreciated that. Oh, look at that. That's a typo. Okay, 4th trial. 5th trial. Once again, it's the same thing. Hortator, Nerevar, or Nerevar, even. Dagoth, Hortator, Nerevar, boom, bang. What else? Ooh, tell me about the Yuurrrrrr. Well, this one. Yuurrrrrr, rather. Yeah. Tell me about the Musa. Tell me about the Zainab. And the Arabanimsum. Okay. And then tell me about... Oh, she doesn't talk. Oh, yes. Tell me about Solstein. A terrible place, I've heard. There's a boat from Cool if you have any reason to go. Redder and Hortator. I'm pretty sure Hortator, rather. I'm pretty sure I'm already that. Telvanni Hortator. Those are mages. We're not going to be doing that. And Hlalu Hortator. Boop. People are showing up. Hi, y'all. Indeed, people are, as a matter of fact, showing up. And hi, y'all.
What do you want?
Chat's currently in followers only mode, just because I found a few people were like, true? Somebody clip that. I found a few. I'm sorry, that caught me off guard. They just went right fast. I found some people were spamming links, so I was just like, let me cut that down a little bit. And that's my band-aid for the moment. Let's see. We need to go to all of the... So this is where Zainab Camp is. Ahamusa's up here. Arabanisum is, like, down here. Yeah, and then... Obviously, Urshlaku's here. This is really the Urshlaku, not the Urshlaku, but, you know. First wish to recite the needs and duties, tell others, recites the need for religious duties follows, curse attack a third, blah 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 blah, bang bang bang. I have Harwood Corgaron, I can tell a bit of my story. Why is the tribunal, blah blah blah. Azura Stein, I have the ring. I have the ring. I have the ring. Okay, cool. Let me make sure I didn't leave it behind. Nice.
I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
Okie dokie. That is that setup. Now then, I think the next thing I'd like to do is go down to Bal Isra. Why? Well, that's Margon. Bal Isra. Why? Because Bal Isra is my house. It's my stronghold. Because I'm a big Hleran man. Let's do an Almcivi, actually. Yeah, because Divine would take me down to Moonmoth. Almcivi to... should be... oh, this is Nesis. Well, I can work with that.
Speak, traveler.
This is Nesis. There are a lot of orcs here. Why? I forget. But there are a lot of orcs here. Has something to do with it being on the water. Like, something with it to do with being on the water, and then the Kartag point down here is, like, of significance to their lore. I don't know. I don't know orc lore that well.
We make a special trip just for you. Say low, right?
To... what would be closer? Aldrin or Margon? Margon. Parkour. You should do a pacifist playthrough where you aren't even allowed to own weapons. Is that even possible? Not in that sense, but somebody has done a pacifist playthrough. It is such an almighty pain in the ass. But it is possible. As I've said before, there are 3 things you need to do. Well, there's 2 things, really. No, there's 3 things. There are 3 things you need to do to beat Morrowind, right? You need to get the Dagger Keening, you need to get the Hammer Sunder, and you need to go to the Heart of Lorkhan and hit it once with Sunder and 5 times with Keening. There are 3 ways you can achieve that. One of them is by doing the main quest. The main quest, as you'll quite soon see, the main quest will give you an item called Wraithguard. Wraithguard is a gauntlet. It's like the Infinity Gauntlet. It allows you to wield Sunder and Keening without any adverse effects to your own health. And you do that. Or you can go to the guy that gives you Wraithguard. You can kill him, kind of difficult because he's kind of Jesus, unironically. And you can steal his Wraithguard, and you can get somebody else to jury-rig it onto you, which removes a permanent 250 maximum health, which our current character is 184, so that's all of it. You'll see. But so long as you can tank that, then you can wield Wraithguard, you can wield Sunder and Keening without any adverse effects. Or, if you can out-heal the scripted damage that Sunder and Keening do to you, which is 50 to 120 points of damage per second, if you can out-heal that, which is very doable, you only need to wield Sunder and Keening for, like, 10 seconds, maybe. And so if you can do that, you can beat the game that way. You can beat the game without doing the main quest at all. Hello there, Hetman Gulls.
May I help you?
Yes, House Father Hleran Mora. How would you like me to... Oh, right, this. We need wives. You could just buy slaves. Yeah. There's that. Broder Garrel. Look at you. Broder Garrel.
You have my attention now.
Yeah, it's kind of... So it's a scripted effect. It's called Mortal Wounds. And you basically get a pop-up window every second that says, I haven't lost the hair tie you claimed was going to vanish. Well, I haven't lost the hair ties that I claimed were going to vanish either. Because, like, Lamau. But that's by sheer and utter willpower, so, you know. Right. Let's go to Aldrune. Let's talk to women. Ugh. Scary. I have to talk to women. It's been a year since you gave me it. Yeah, that's about right, if I'm honest with you. Sure. I am pleased to report she quite enjoyed the gameplay and atmosphere and so on and such like of Morrowind, so huzzah. And actually, I have yet to upload the VODs for that, but for yesterday rather. But that was cool. We were going through this. Yeah, she stayed longer. We were going through this. I was rather. Nobody else was because it's me playing the game. I was going to this dungeon called Kagaroon. It's up here. It's a very spooky dungeon. It's very spooky. A lot of Lovecraftian horseshit going on over there. Morrowind has a lot of Lovecraftian things kind of in general once you start getting into like the meat and potatoes of the Sixth House. But yeah, she enjoyed it. She liked it, so that was cool. Always happy to. I am always thrilled and enthused to be able to share this 23-year-old game with anybody who's willing to have a look-see doodle at it, because it deserves the love. I was in Aldrune. Why? Oh, right. Talking to women. This should trigger your quest. Nope. Try asking Fathusa Garethi at the Eldscar Inn. Okay, fair enough. Bro got 2 people into it pretty quick. Yeah, I mean... This is your, this is your entry drug into Elder Scrolls on the greater end. Now, it's funny, I heard somebody mention, Morrowind as being the least Elder Scrolls-y Elder Scrolls game, and I kind of understand that. Public notice, what is that? Oh. An outlaw named Hleran Mora. That's us. I started stated trade of adventurer, lately called Incarnate Nerevar, is to be an agent in the pay of the Imperial Intelligence Service. Sought for various crimes by ordinaries and town guards. Reports all because of its proper authorities. Published by the authority of the Temple Order of the Watch Magistrates of Vardenfall. Wild. I've never actually found that before. That's crazy. I mean, type shit. You got a problem? We can settle it. We can handle the smoke. I'm supposed to find this guy's son, but I can't remember where he is. We are looking for.
Have a look around.
We want more settlers. You need wives. Talk to Fathusa Garethi. That's not you. All these Dunmer names are kind of same like.
Speak, traveler.
Yeah, I actually haven't.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Yeah. Actually haven't noticed that before. Hi there. I need wives. What? Why would I leave here with a complete stranger to marry a man I've never met? Because I've got money. And I've got more money. How about that? I'm not offended, but I'm not sure I should leave Aldrin. What if I gave you more money? What if I gave you more shit? What if I gave you more money? But what if I gave you more money? I understand you're saying this. Indari's man has sufficient eligible men. There are only few women there. You want me to move there to find a husband, right? That's right. There you go. Money method, yes. Because guess what? Our personality is 35. We are not winning talking. We are not. So this game has a. Let me go to another person. This game has a different like you could do other persuasion things and it'll roll against. Basically, you're kind of guessing like based on other people's personalities, like what kind of persuasion would suit them the best, and so you kind of tinker around with it. But we don't have those luxuries, so instead we have money. We have fat stacks and super packs. That's what we have. I need wives. Have I asked Arini Arethi? Arini Arethi. Many have Maz, but she's refused them all. Well, where's that at? Arini Arethi.
Is there something I can do for you?
That's actually that's a system that's present in, as far as I'm aware, all of the Elder Scrolls games. Kind of. I don't think you can do it in Skyrim, but Fathusa Garethi. Well, I already did that. I don't think you can do it in Skyrim, but you can do it in Oblivion. The way Skyrim handles it is if your personality is past a certain point, you'll unlock different dialogue options, kind of similar to how Fallout does it. I need wives. That's the same person. I already did that. Hi there. I need. Oh, you're Arnie Arethi. I need wives. You think I'd marry just anyone? How about money? No. How about money? But like money? But like money. But how about money? But like money? But like money.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
I suppose it is my
I need
duty to help
wives.
those less fortunate than myself.
How many, Bring them to my stronghold, find one and move to my stronghold. attract more settlers. There's no trouble in servers. We're happy here, but the town will prosper. Most men here are single and need more wives. We're sure there are many singles. You can ask there if you cannot find anyone from marital or slave labor. But how many do I need to bring? Don't look at me like that. All that money. Sure. All that money from our tax dollars that I've sort of money laundered through the Fighters Guild via my status with them? Question mark? It's not tax dollars, it's money laundering. It's completely different. Don't worry about that. Hello, Louis Beauchamp.
What is it, friend?
You know what's really funny is this guy started the game by... Man, your eyes are something else. This guy started the game by saying, "You don't belong here." So, there's that. Let's go 10, 12 hours. Yeah, that's better. We'll go back to Bal-Isra. How many substances is he on? He is a member of the Mages Guild, so the answer there is all of them. It's Skooma, Flynn, Cyrodiilic Brandy, Matse, Sujamma, all of them. Or Maste, I can never pronounce that correctly. Maste, Sujamma, all of them. The next playthrough I do is going to be very fun, because I plan on doing a lot of alchemy stuff with him. When you have a high alchemy... Let me show you an example. When you have a low alchemy level, right? Stuff like this vampire's dust, has 4 question marks, right? Well, each of those question marks is actually an alchemy effect, right? So when you have a high enough alchemy, of which we do not, ours is 5 out of 100, you can see what those effects are. It's easier to see on the... Well, actually, it's not easier to see on the potions, because the potions don't say. Because our alchemy sucks. Fortunately, I have this memorized myself. Flynn is a type of liquor that has only positive effects. I think we have a Sujamma here that increases... Sujamma increases strength, but damages personality, so basically, like, you're stronger but stupider. Which, you know, alcohol. Cyrodiilic Brandy increases your endurance and your strength without any downsides, because it's, like, more refined. Yeah, it's really cool how they do that. And then Skooma, right? Skooma damages your intelligence. Yes, it is temporary. Skooma damages your intelligence, but increases your speed, so you just, like, go like Sonic. I'm not going to be able to find it for you right now, but there's a video you can find on YouTube that's like, what happens when you consume, like, 500 Skooma, and you just do run around like Sonic. It's kind of hilarious. Or it's like 10... I don't know if it's 10 Skooma or 500 Skooma. I can't remember how much it is, really. Welcome to Morrowind. We have narcotic drugs. And alcohol. Alright. Yes. Well, sort of. It depends on what you mean by hard to get, because hard to get legally, yes. There's not any vendors that sell skooma. However, if you go into, like... So, most of the smuggler camps are smuggling skooma. That is what they're smuggling skooma, they're smuggling raw glass, they're smuggling ebony. Anything that's illegal to trade, they're smuggling it. That's how smuggling works. So, when you go into one of their encampments, you find skooma all over the place. So it's easy to find in that sense. I might even have some on me. I do not, as a matter of fact. But it is easy to find. Okay, so anyways. We're happy here. We need wives. You have found women who moved. We'll tell the others. Yippee! That should have increased our reputation. I think it did. Okay. So let's go to Galsa Gindu again. We'll use Amulet Divine. This should take us to Buckmoth. We'll go north. Wish there was a way, like, north through, like, this way. Rather than having to spin around. Salutations, Nerevar. Oh, you're already handling that. Okay, cool. Oh, look at that. He's got a spear. Now that's an Imperial that knows Morrowind. That's an Imperial that understands Morrowind. Cliff Racers fear the spear.
Keep moving, scum.
Raw glass. Yes, so by glass, glass is the ore form of the material called malachite. I think I have a glass weapon. Yeah, so this is a... I'll put it on the ground. This is a glass weapon. This is a glass one-handed axe. It's malachite. That's basically what it is. Green substance. To trade and harvest it without a charter is illegal. Same as ebony. I think I have some ebony on me. I don't. I thought I had an ebony weapon on me. I don't have that either. Oh, I do have. I do have ebony close down. That's ebony. Ta-da! I need to drop that. Funnily enough, I need to put that somewhere else.
You have my attention.
But Galsagindu, that's where we're going. Galsagindu, and then I believe we have a few more quests left of the Hleran quest line. Conceal carry. Well, yeah. I got that thing on me. Is this Galsagindu's house? No. I go through a different door that I normally go through. Galsagindu? Galsagindu. Galsagindu.
Hello, Outlander. May I help you?
Stronghold. Attract more settlers. I did that. Ow. My legs are cramping. I did pick that axe back up, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. How was work, Nerevar? Pretty busy. Pretty busy, but not unreasonable for a Friday. I was pretty tired, so I had to, like, chug half a monster. Well, I didn't chug it. I sipped it, but I consumed of half a monster. And then I was running around like a crackhead. It was pretty fun. I'm clocked in tomorrow, Sunday, Thursday. I think I see y'all. I'll be working Sunday. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Sponsored by Monster. So, it's funny that you should say that, right? One of the things I was going to say when we had mentioned that initially was I would love to do, somehow, I don't know how the shit I would do this. I'd probably start with an Argonian. A playthrough inspired by Monster and energy drinks. I think that would be really cool. I don't know how the hell I would do that, but I would try. I think that's a neat idea. I can tell you some of the other playthroughs I have planned. There's this one, of course. This one's called Nerevar Amnesiac. As you can tell, so the way you're supposed to play this game, right, is you're a reincarnation. So you don't really remember your previous life or previous lives. But in this playthrough, we do. So that's kind of how I'm playing it. We've already passed the... Oh shit, I didn't mean to take all these with me. No wonder I'm so... no wonder I'm so pinned down. We've already passed the point at which, like, this... Like, Hleran Mora, this character goes, like, hey, I remember now. We've already passed that point. So he just is him now. He is Nerevar, especially now that we are officially the Nerevarine. He just is Nerevar. So, yeah, I'm basically playing the game. I'm playing the game picking the choices that I think Nerevar, the man himself, would have gone with. And before the, like, great joining of consciousnesses, I kind of went with quest lines that were parallel to what Nerevar did in life. So he was the saint of the Hleran, where is it? He was the saint of House Hleran. So we're mostly doing the Hleran quests. Sure. You're doing a fancy D&D campaign for real. Yeah, basically. House Hleran, Fighters Guild is an Imperial thing, but it's, like, aligned. It's the same idea as House Hleran. They're both just warriors and shit. Blades, you actually can't not be that. And then Ashlanders, Nerevar is like a hero to the Ashlanders specifically. The mainlanders kind of forgot about him. So we're focusing more on, like, Ashlander-like cultures and things. That's why I'm going to do all of the, like, tribal quests, but only a third of the Great House quests. That's why I've got... See, those are, like... That's why I've gone with those choices. Now, remember I was saying, 50 reputation. Well, we're already at 31. So we're actually pretty far along. I need to go back to Aldrune. No. I need to go to somewhere. Where the fuck do I need to go? I need to go to... let's go to the Arabinisum camp because they're assholes and it's going to be difficult. And I might as well just bash that out of the way. What's the nicest way to get there? Probably north from Molagmar. Let's go to somewhere that has a boat. Or I might even be able to do this. Molagmar. Yep. Yeah, north from Molagmar. 19 left, yeah. And each of the Nerevarine quests are, I want to say 7, so we basically already automatically have it done. I do hope that I can trigger the rest of the Hleran quests before having to jump back to the main quest. That's kind of what my plan is. I hope I can do it that way, but if I can't, it's whatever. Oh. I really don't want to be wasting that on that, so let's switch over to healing. So many dragons tonight. They're not dragons. Probably. They're called cliff racers. They are... I mean, if you're going to go by the D&D, definitions of, like, dragons and things, I think they're drakes, technically speaking. They do not have arms or legs. They just have a tail and wings. So they don't qualify as wyverns, I think is how that goes. And they also don't qualify as dragons. They aren't dragons anyway because Elder Scrolls has a very particular definition of what dragons are and aren't. And they don't follow under that anyway. Dragons are demigods in the Elder Scrolls setting, and I don't mean that lightly. They genuinely are, like, children of the gods. Like, each individual dragon's like Kratos, basically. They are the literal and also philosophical children of gods. Or a god, rather. They made him very fancy then. Yeah, that's why it's such a big deal. You'll notice we haven't come across a single dragon yet because at this point in time, dragons are so fucking rare that no one's seen them in like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years. Is how that goes. Which is what makes Skyrim... Which is what makes Alduin showing up in Skyrim important. Because... Voice crack. I'll hit puberty eventually. Because dragons hadn't showed up for that span of time. So, when Alduin shows up, not only does a dragon show up, the dragon shows up. Like, he is the dragon. He's the firstborn. He is the dragonest dragon that ever did dragon. He's not the father of all dragons, but he's the son, the firstborn son of the father of all dragons. That's what makes him popping up a very big deal. Because it's like, oh shit, you know, not only did a dragon show up, which is this legendary myth. Yeah, no, that's what makes Alduin showing up, like, spooky as fuck. Because then, like, the thing about it is, after he shows up, a bunch of other dragons, lesser, of course, but a bunch of other dragons start showing up, too. And that is, like, heralding that the Dragonborn has returned. Which is, in and of itself, an important aspect to that particular, not even that setting, it's an important aspect to Tamrielic setting, because it's supposed to be that the Dragonborn, all of the, Septum line were Dragonborns. The audio died, okay. All of the, I don't know what you missed, but all of the Septum line, right? So, like, Tiber Septum, Uriel Septum, Pelagius Septum, whoever the fuck else I'm not remembering at the moment. All of them were Dragonborn, and that ended in oblivion with the death of, spoilers, with the death of Martin Septum. He was the last Dragonborn of Septum bloodline, which is the same thing anyway. I mean, it's a spoiler, but it's not a spoiler. At this point, by the time of Skyrim, Martin Septum's been dead for, like, hundreds of years. So it's like, whatever. True? Well, I said it again, so there you go. But it's also, like, that's one of those things where that name doesn't mean anything to you right now, right? Because we haven't gone along the journey to get to why that means anything. You have the honor of food being consumed to your stream. Yeah, buddy. We should be coming up on the Ravenisums now. Yeah. His, I'll leave it, I mean, eventually, so, to answer your previous question, once I get done with Morrowind, for as long as that takes me to do, I will be moving on to Oblivion, because Oblivion Remastered is the perfect, like, next stepping stone to do this kind of thing with. Can't rest your enemies are nearby. Well, cry about it. Alright. Whoa! Okay. Enemies really are nearby. Hi there. How about now? Can I rest here now? Yeah, I will be going through Oblivion and through more, through Oblivion and through, fuck is it called? Through Skyrim as well. The thing about those is, like I was talking about before with Morrowind, there's 3 ways you can beat Morrowind. Now, you have to do it the same, you have to do the same thing, but there's 3 ways that you can do the same thing. Damn, it's test 6. Oh, yeah, true. No, you're right. I mean, who knows? It's been 3 weeks, and I'm already just about, I'm 75% through the first playthrough, so who knows? brain. Where was I going with that? Like I was talking about before, there's 3 ways you can beat Morrowind. You have to do the same thing, but there's 3 ways to achieve that same thing, right? Where was I going with that? In Oblivion and in Skyrim, there's not really, you have to do the same thing, and it's a lot more railroaded. There's not really alternative ways to complete the game because you have to do the main quest, period, end of story. And that just is what it is. Anyways, let me talk to this lady. You're the Outlander who claims to be the Nerevar, and you'll find no welcome here, I'm afraid. How about... Where is Thoughtful Gift? Thoughtful Gift? Oh, you don't have a... Alright. So these, I mean, yeah, I'm wearing the ring, dude. These guys are assholes. As you can see, southeast of the Rebenisum camp is an old stone place called Tusnend. That's where we send Outlanders when we are tired of listening to them. Basically, he's telling me to go kill myself, or she, rather, is telling me to go kill myself. To go unalive, or whatever the fuck, like, yeah. But if you ask her about Solstheim, it's a terrible place. There's a boat from Cool if you have any reason to go. Yeah, these guys are assholes. Like, make no mistake, the Rebenisum are not nice people. Okay. Am I going to be able to talk to your wise woman? No, I need to talk to your Ashcan to talk to your... Well, I need to talk to your Gulakan to talk to your wise woman, right? Yeah. Who's the Gulakan here? What if I just... Okay, you are the Ashcan, so I think you are the Gulakan. Go with our blessing. Do I? Do I really? I think I need to talk to your wise woman first. Oh. Okay, you are the Ashcan. You gotta be. I can't, actually, unironically, I can't remember. When you go with our blessing. Do I, though? You seem kind of rude. Oh, true? Yeah. Have a good night, boss man. There is something I need. That something that I need is to find your... I need to find your wise woman. Where's your wise woman? Wise woman yurt. Wise woman yurt? Yay, wise woman yurt. Hi there.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
Okay, so there should be named Rebenisum Nerevarine, never not well Ashcan Ulath Pal, and his war-loving Rebenisum live. They all hate Outlanders, proud and haughty, never saw an Outlander rule them. If it would be Nerevarine, you must kill Ulath Pal and his supporters, the Gulakans, Ahaz, Ranabi, and Ahshu Ahe. And you must help me make peace-loving Rebenisum Gulakan Hanuman over our Ashcan. Alright. Well, I'm pretty sure after this point, she just, or they rather, just are hostile to me. So I'm pretty sure all I gotta do, let me save. I'm pretty sure all I gotta do is roll up and bonk them. Fairly certain. So let me roll up and bonk them. I'm gonna start by doing you. Boy, stupid, I'd kill you, it's not worth the trouble. You are stupid, Outlander. How do... I mean, surely I can't just kill you. Right? I don't think I think I have to taunt you into killing me. Hi there.
May I help?
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Oh, Goobus Tubus, I noticed you are still in here. Do you have any questions?
Is there something you need?
Is there something you need?
Making quicker weapon. May I help?
Oh, that's right. Haha, that's cool. What color underwear are you wearing? Me or the character? That's a good question. We'll start with that. Me or the character? Alright, I'm gonna roll up to Ronaby. I'm gonna save here. I think I can just bonk the fuck out of him. Hi there. I'm gonna bonk him with a... Ooh, hello. I'm gonna bonk him with a weapon that's not my main weapon. Racer Break. Poison 3 to 8, weakness to poison. That's actually not bad, but it is a short blade, so it's kind of useless to me. Robe of Eridon the Wise. I'm taking that from you. Fortified agility. That's kind of cute. Heh, I like that, unfortunately. Me? Blue? Light blue? If I had to remember. Alright. Well, next is Ashuahe.
What was that?
You slaying one of my people, you finish with your life. Well, that's a damn shame, ain't it? Oh, shit. This guy's gonna be pretty tough. Not too tough, but he will be pretty tough. Am I hitting you with the... I am. Good. True. Mountain Spirit. That's kind of dope. Okay. Single, absolutely impossible to friendly damage within your years anyway. Okay, oh, you're the bigger problem. Yeah, you are 100% the bigger problem. Let's throw down some restore health potions. Oh, look at that. He's got chameleon on himself. That's pretty cool. What have you got? The Wind of Ahaz. Oh, you're hitting me with blind. Interesting. You have the War Axe of Hleran Amu. I will be taking that. Okay. In the event that Ahaz, Ranabi, and Ashuahe. So... And then I need to talk to Hanamu. Okay. Alright.
Is there something?
So then I go to the Wise Woman's Yurt. Wise Woman's Yurt. Wise Woman's Yurt. Wise Woman. It's one of these. It is most assuredly one of these. I think it's the big one in the center here.
Is there something?
I did that. I need you to be the Gulakon now. What? What the fuck?
May I help?
Oh, you're Yontis. Hi there. Lamau. Out of all the Elder Scrolls games, which one has the best soundtrack in your opinion? Ooh, that's a hard one. Skyrim and Morrowind are probably tied. Morrowind's, I mean, shit, honestly, they're all iconic, and just like the games that they belong to, they're all iconic in their own ways. Like, because, you know, Oblivion has the boom, 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 and that's iconic as fuck. This has some really cool, like, chill tracks, and then, like, Skyrim has really cool, just, like, epic fantasy sort of tracks. So, it's a hard one. They're all good in their own ways. But I'd probably have to say Skyrim and Morrowind are tied.
May I help you?
I'm glad I took the robe. Oh, right. Right, okay. So, strength, willpower, and intelligence. I forgot that that was, like, an aspect of, like, the stuff we have to do here. So, what did you have? Strength, willpower, and intelligence. Let me take that. Because I probably have to give this to him. And then, strength. Okay. Oh, and that's the Ashcan's here. Hanamu. Boop. And then,
What do you want?
that's your dad's axe, buddy. You better take that. There you go. Go to the wise woman, get the thing, do the stuff, bam. I am Nerevarine, Hanamu is the thing, council. We are both traveling in the dark, true. Peace loving Reminiscum. Protect for the people and get from her the seizing of the revenue. Yeah, okay, so where's the thing? Let me just run through all of this. Ah, there it is. Yippee!
May you find all that you...
Alright. Well, they quite beat the crap. Can I sleep in your... Let me save. Can I sleep in your bed? Yes. Yes, I can. Alright. Agility, endurance, speed. Yippee! Alright. Let's go to... all of the rest of them, the Ahimusa and the Zainab are over here, so let's take a Divine to Wolverine Hall. I think. Yes. To Wolverine Hall. I don't disturb you, buddy. Go here, take a boat to tell Mora / Voss. Boop. Here's a question that you didn't ask me, but here's a question that you didn't ask me that I've heard asked, and I like the answer to. The question is, if there's any aspect or mechanic I would change about Morrowind, what would it be? And I can say, of course, I quite love this game. The stealth system is ass. The stealth system is boiled, rotten ass biscuits. It is really, really difficult to tell when you are not detected. Skyrim does a great job of, like, visualizing, like, how close you're being to detected. In Morrowind, it's kind of like... It's kind of a binary system of, like, you either aren't detected or you are detected. And if you're doing sneaky shit while you are detected, you just get caught, period. Like, it's not a super forgiving is the word I'll use there system.
Quickly, Outlander, or go away.
And because of this, I reckon that Stealth Archer probably isn't that popular in this game. I've never tried to be a Stealth Archer, but because of those reasons, I would imagine it's not great. I would imagine it's not particularly enjoyable or fulfilling. I'm pretty sure the, like, Stealth Archer of Morrowind is the, like, Enchanter Alchemist. Because, like, the Enchanter Alchemist, like, if you, you know, max out Enchanting, max out Alchemy, you know, get the equipment you need to get, you can just break the game. You can just break the game and make powerful potions and make powerful spells and have that do all of your spells and enchantments and just have that, you know, be your meta. And you can do that and you can get away with it. Hi there. We are still using that. I find it really funny to think that we're still using the broadsword of hewing, because this is my weakest sort of weapon. Of all the weapons I have on me currently, this is the weakest one. It's funny to think I just bonked the ever-loving hell out of, like, all of the, like, Gulakons and shit using it. Alright, and this is the Ahumuf's camp. I can't remember what their quest is going to be. Oh, this is the... They need to migrate, that's what it is. Have I found the white gore? I can't remember. But, whatever. Alright. Let's speak to the Gulakon. Like this theme here, this leitmotif here, this is a strong-ass leitmotif. And really, it's the Elder Scrolls leitmotif. Like I was saying before, you can find aspects of, like, the, of the Dragonborn song in here. Da-da-da. Dovanos Rock Maferak Across. Anyways. So, Ashkan, we'll speak to a Gulakon. Hi there. Okay, easy enough. Hi there. Oh, you're not in here. Where is she? Are you it? No.
May you find me worthy of your attention.
Where is your... Look, it's a pack gore. I like that a lot. Oh, you know what? Okay, she's not in here. Daradok, Yanama, Kusi, Kusi. Daradok, Yanama. Okay.
Is there something I can do?
Lanabe. Lanabe? Oh, you're the trader. That's
May I
right.
help you?
How much First double. How much gold do you have? Not a fucking thing. Sure. Jack shit. Fuck all.
Is there something you need?
Today's stream is brought to you by Monster Energy. No. Today's stream might be a short one just because I'm tired. Oh, right. The wise woman's in the wise woman's ear.
Yes,
Duh.
Outlander.
Tsunamu! Sorry, Nerevar. The miss is called. I had the answer. That's fine. Sorry, Nerevar. Almalexia. Almalexia knows and sees all. Okay, anyways. What can you tell me about Rel's 10M? That's okay. You can find whatever things you missed. You can watch back at my YouTube of the same Secret Tower S21. Like, comment, subscribe. Fast. Yeah. So basically what I'm hearing is I'm going to be... So our current quest, we have become the Nerevarine of the Arabanisum camp. Their quest was pretty simple. Their Ashkans and Gulakans were super, like, narrow-minded, so they didn't want to accept me, so their wise woman recommended I kill them, which is hysterical. And then, yeah. Their wise woman recommended I kill them. I did that, and then we elected the son of one of the ancestors to go do the thing. And then we get attacked by slaughterfish, because it's Morrowind. Hi there. Can you attack me again so I can get rid of you? Thank you. So, anyways, yeah, we're working with the Amusa now. They said, their wise woman said, hey, the Amusa have no safe place to hide because somebody went into Aldadroth and made it really dangerous. So we want you to undo that. I have boots of flying. Why am I dealing with all this nonsense? So like, hey, can you make it safe for us? And if you do that, you can be the Nerevarine to our camp too. Oh. Somebody aggroed to us. Somebody aggroed to us. I saw that. Very specifically, a Dunmer somewhere aggroed to us. And I don't see where, but it's whatever. It's whatever, it's whatever, it's whatever you like. Okay, now we're definitely being... Yeah, now we're definitely being attacked. Well, somebody's being attacked. What the absolute... Hmm. Mm-hmm. You got a Daedric Tower Shield. Check that out. I would really rather not mess with that Bone Walker. Hmm. Is that about 15 feet? Yes, it is, actually. You can't reach me. Ah, you're summoning another Bone Walker. You fucking coward. Well, you know what? You're gonna do that. Guess what? I'm gonna do... Oh, I don't have too much more of that. I'm gonna do this. Ah. Damn. No. Alright. This is some steel shard scythe business. Yes. No. over here. I hate that you can summon a Bone Walker. That's such bitch shit. Fuck's sake. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, I don't think I was supposed to kill him. Hi there. I don't know you. Are you here for the dance, or are you with the gold hats? Oh, okay, right. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit of saving. Oh, for fuck's sake. Aw. That's not fair. That's not fair. What am I gonna do about that? Okay, right. More restore health. I'm kind of warm. I'm gonna go get some water. Okie dokie. Alright. Let's just... I guess we'll just start doing this counterclockwise. Alright. Oh, I need to heal. I need to heal quite such like. all temple dudes. Oh, hello there. Yeah, you're all temple dudes. Ow. Are you going to... Ah. Oh. Ah, I see. Need to change weapons. Right. Oh. As it turns out. Those are temple guys. I don't remember temple people being in here. Is that a Yuurrrrrr? No. Oh, it is a Yuurrrrrr. Oh, check that out. I mean, this is... I can only rest on solid ground. Well, let me rest until healed then. And that is... Boetaya, I think. That's cool. Are you going to attack me too? Okay. So that's the correct answer. Whoa, that's a golden saint. Alright, well, can we kill a golden saint? This must be, yep, this is Daddy Shags himself. What do you have among your things, Daddy Shags? Some interesting stuff. Okay, here is the question. The question is, are the temple guys counted as unsafe? Because the answer is, I don't know. don't remember having to kill them before. Maybe I don't. Okay, that's right wing. Let's go to the inner shrine. Oh, I came from the inner shrine. Gotcha. Okay, well, I went left, right? Yes. I went that way first. Okay, this appears to be where I need to be going then. Into the antechamber. What was that? Dead warlock. Dead elite ordinator. Hi there, Golden Saint. Whoa, hi there. You must be on the same team. Oh, you're beating the shit out of me. That much is true. Alright, alright, alright. What in the bloody hells? You are probably slim pickings. Shock by halberd. Damn, dude. That's a difficult way to go, buddy. I'm not gonna lie. GT. GTO. GTO. We are still in combat. As it's where. You got that handled. Oh. Hi there. What's going on there, buddy? Meow. 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 I thought you were saying meow. Oh, shit. I'm sure you won't mind. You got some Sujamma, you got some Flynn. Oh, you got some Cyrodiilic Brandy and some Moon Sugar. Hi. Got anything you want as long as it's Sujamma. No, thank you. Alright, well, I think we just start swinging. That is what you told me to do. Just start swinging. So, ooh, that dagger might cause us some trouble. Sorry, Rogozgob. Oh, you got a Devil Tonto. Check you out. I mean... Sorry, little buddy. I feel it was necessary to, It's probably necessary to, slime you there, bud. Okay, let me search quite thoroughly this chamber. I've got a feeling like... Steel Claymore of Hewing. Nice. As a matter of fact, I will take that. Alright, boom. There you go. There's nothing else of interest in here, I don't think. Ah, that is Maroon's Dagon. Oh, hi there. Hi there. Yes. Gnaw tooth. This is the Shrine of Rooney Daggins. And there should be one more. Right wing. Yep, and that is Laggy Balls. Cool. Alright, I do believe... I do believe that's this place clear, but let me do one more pass round through. I feel like I should be marking the ordinators too. Maybe. That must be Trinimac, actually. Yeah, I think that's actually Trinimac. And then this is a shrine to Miss Azura. By Azura, by Azura. Alright. No, other way around. We want the outer shrine. Yeah. There must be a safer path. Alright, I think this lady can cast water walking. Well, I can cast water walking. And so, well, I've got boots of flying, but travel stand pants. Aha, there's a few people in here. Welcome in, welcome in. Alright, let me save here, because there's a possibility I didn't do this right.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
Alright. Let's go. Switch to water walking amulets. Boop. What kind of armor are these? It is heavy armor, okay. Do you have water walking? I don't believe you do. You do, actually. That's pretty cool. Well, since you have water walking, we don't actually need to go terrestrially up here too much. So let's not. I think that might be the last charge of that. New 500 Worlds Titus 40k trail looks so tough. I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to take a look-see-doodle at that. Nope, I don't have enough charge for that. Let me go boots. There we go. You can climb up here, right? If I can. Shit. There we go. Yeah, if I can, you can. Yeah, you got it. There you go. Sent it through Instagram. I'll take a look. I shall take a look-see-doodle. Alright. You want me to take you all the way down to the Shrine of Shigarak. Shigarat. which is in the antechamber, I think. Alright, we're here. We're here.
Thank you.
There you go. New captain of second company. Yeah. If I do intervention from here, it's going to take me all the way back to Mora, which is not epic. But yeah, alright, let me do let me divine intervention. Should take me back to oh fuck, it took me to Buckmoth. Ah, shit. Well, that's okay.
Come on, I haven't got all day.
Really? Buckmoth was closer? That's horseshit. That's such caca-poo-poo. We need to go north. I think I'm gonna go for about another maybe hour, maybe a little bit less. Like I said, I was pretty darn tired today, so I don't really want to I don't want to push it. I'm making this a short stream today. The purpose of us going here was to go to the Mages Guild. To go to the Mages Guild, to go to the Guild of Mages, to go to Mora. Let me check out this Madstone. Cool. Go to Mora. To go to one level down, the Imperial Shrine.
Let's get this over with quickly.
To over here. You do a little hardcore parkour.
Stay out of trouble and you won't get hurt.
Go to the docks. It is really nice to see Titus get not vilified, what's that word? Vindicated. It's really nice to see Titus get vindicated after the shit hand he was dealt. That's such a good feeling. I'm not even slightly mad that, like, Titus is just, like, special boy.
Speak, traveler.
Alright, take me to Mora.
Make it quick, Outlander.
And you take me to Voss, just because, fuck it. And then we'll go to the Zainab camp. In the Zainab camp, we'll want a Telvanni wife. Now, I do not have a Sylvani wife. What I do have is money. Synap Camp. I've been here before, I think. Hello, Synap Camp.
Yes, Outlander. What do you want?
How about I'm the Nerevarine?
May I help?
Hi there. Yeah, but how about some money? go west from the camp. No, I'm out of fucking endurance, or stamina rather. And then when he said, when you pass the ruins of Chulift, keep your eyes to the east, look for an entrance flanked by 2 trees on the western slope of the hill in the center of the Gracelands. So we need to pass Chulift. Okay. I should really be training Axe. But whatever. Okay, keep your eye to the east. Should be here-ish. For an entrance flanked by 2 trees on the western slope of a hill in the center of the Gracelands. This is kind of the center of the Gracelands, so it should be around here. That's a cot. Is this really... No, that couldn't be an ancestral tomb. Yeah. Tel Voss Dungeon. Sure. If you say so, buddy. Flanked by 2 trees. What's it due north? Sure. Oh. Well, those look like some trees. Well, there is no shortage of trees. And that's a yurt there. This place is proving kind of difficult to find. Okay. It's not quite gonna be there. Yeah, I don't feel like fighting you. I guess I'm going to have to, though. Or, and hear me out, we do a little bit of flying. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to wait until it's like clear weather. Because me can't see. Okay, ruins of True Left on the left. When you pass it, keep your eye on the east. That's this direction. So many fucking creatures here. Let me switch to a different weapon. Random scamp. Aha, I got it. There it is. Let's save before this too. Oh, fucking bone walker. I hate bone walkers. Yep, and that's why I hate bone walkers. Fuck me. Alright, for now, I'm just gonna drop stuff until I've dropped enough stuff. Banders. Hi there. Right. Well, naturally. Morris, you boys better clear out prisoners given away. We were raided by that bastard Goris. Morris and Goris. We sent a small band of the dead to Turalis and wiped out all but Leuven. He was able to make it back here to Nilus to warn us. We are clearing out, heading for a new location. I suggest you and your boys get out here as soon as possible. With a snitch in our organization. You let me find out who it is, and I'll feed the flesh to the crabs. He's like, he knows all of our raiding routes. It's just a matter of time before Ghost sends them damned and dead your way. And they'll return us over to that dam. What's fair is fair, and you have to pay up. You know where I'm coming from. I'm sending Ursine to deliver this message for you. She'll deliver a key to gain entry into the rendezvous point. Good luck and good tides and whatever. Athletics. Morris. It's got a ring. You got a little ring to it. Oh, well, that was silly. How long is that going to last for? Yep, I'm poisoned, alright. This poison lasting a long ass time. There you go. Alright, you're gonna be a... Shred Scythe. Oh, hell. Come on, you're gonna do damage to him faster than he can fucking steal health from us. There we go. Calvario. Vampire dust. Alright, this time, there we go. And there's jack shit in there. Yeah, buddy. I would love to have unfortunate. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Divine Intervention. This better not take me to Buckmoth. It did take me to Buckmoth, damn it. Okay. Mighty Blows. We need to hurry up. Yes, restore attributes.
I've seen healthier corpses than you. Get some healing attention.
Down.
Clumsy elf. You hurt yourself.
Can you even
You're right.
be trusted?
No. Nope, I cannot. You're absolutely right. Shit. Okay, right. I am not dealing with that again. Let's make sure we got some stuff. Restore strength. Yes, please. And in return, honestly, can you take my Corpus Sweepings? I really don't want them. And these two. And these two. Well, there you go. Alright. Really rather unfortunate this took us to Buckmoth rather than Sadrith Mora, but whatever. Oh. Alright. Since we are in Aldrune, I'm gonna have a little Restorino. A little Dan Marino Restorino. Neat. And then 12 hours. Journal's been updated. Stronghold's complete. Yee-bee! Just in time, too. Very cool. Nice. And now we go to Mr. Serethi, Ethan Serethi. We can turn this in. Alright, well, I guess it's time. to talk to Bulb and Venom.
I will listen.
Make
I'm
it quick,
waiting.
Outlander.
There he is. There's the man, the myth, the legend himself. Hello there. You'll never meet me in the arena of Vivek. I should prove my right to duel to the death. You really want to do that, huh? But why though? You know I'm gonna fuck you up.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
What an incredible waste of life. Alright, well, at least going to Vivek means I can... At least going to Vivek means I can use the boat to get back to where I need to get back to. So, Mage's Guild. To Vivek.
Let's get this over with quickly.
Yep. Hleran. I forget who that is. Whoops. Alright. Hleran Arena. So let me go around this way. There's the Hleran, and Arena is over on this side. I think I need to go down one, maybe? I think I do need to go down one. Right. Now I need to go around the other way. Alright then. Well, seeing as you are quite a dangerous individual, I shall use my quite a dangerous weapon against you. And I will be taking your Daedric Daikatana. And also your Venom Anarchy. It didn't have to be like this, Wolven Venom. But you made it necessary. Let me... I think Divine's gonna take me to Ebonheart. That actually kind of works. Yeah, Divine to Ebonheart. That kind of works, actually.
Well met, friend.
Master? Master what? Oh, Fighter's Guild. True. You're not the master of this boat, though. Master of these nuts. Alright, Telbrin Nora, is that far enough? No, that's actually south. Yeah.
Speak, traveler.
So let me go to Sadrith Mora on this side. To Telmora on that side. To Boss. Boss. To Synap Camp. And we shall use the Hop Toad Ring. Alright. Oh. And the... Wait. Oh, and a Gora too. Okay. Gotcha. Alright, Mr. Sir.
Yes, Outlander. What may I do for you?
And a scamp.
Wealth beyond measure, Outlander.
What spells do you teach, I wonder? Alright. I think that's about enough for today. We are pretty far along. Huzzah. So, yeah, that's that. Good Nacht.